Hello, I am Koreina Cat, and this is Final Fantasy XIV main scenario quest playthrough. Guess where we are? We're finally in Heavensward. I am a wanted murderer and fugitive of everywhere but Ishgard, apparently, and yeah, so I had to change my look. That is the only reason. Anyway. Yeah, alright, so that intro, though, that was great. I decided that it might be a good idea when I'm starting the new expansions to show the trailer for it. I didn't do it with A Realm Reborn 1 because I didn't think about it until I was getting close to Heavensward. And 2, A Realm Reborn doesn't really show much, I guess. So that one doesn't, like, it's still really good, so definitely still watch it, but you know. The rest of these. Anyway. Here I am. On my way to Ishgard. So my hair's supposed to be blue, by the way. It just looks gray in certain lighting, like this one. So that's fun. So I didn't realize that the Alra got introduced in Heavensward. I thought they got introduced in Stormblood. So when we saw Yugiri's face, I was kind of like, wait, what? Because I guess that's how they do it for all of them, right?
They'll introduce a new race and then slowly do like the face reveal as they get closer.
Did they do that with the Viera in Rothgar?
Viera was a little different because they showed Fran from Final Fantasy XII in one of the raids.
Oh, that's right. That was in the Stormblood raid too, yeah?
Yeah. And I don't think they did much for Rothgar at all, if anything.
You can bet your ass they did for Dawntrail.
Yeah.
Actually, well, no, I guess I showed a Viera in the Shadowbringers intro, but they showed male Viera in Dawntrail. Granted, it's a character we already know, but that's not the point. Anyway, I'm also going to try to be a little better about talking to the side characters before accepting quests because they'll give like little snippets of stuff. I know that's especially important once you get towards like the Shadowbringers Endwalker realm of things. But I think technically that's already kind of started here. So.
Oh my, yes.
Alright, here we go. No matter how long it takes, I have faith we will find the others. With Lady Yugiri's, Shinobi, Uriandra's intelligence, and my versatility, there's nothing we cannot do. Also, I thought we got the Scion's gear before all of that.
Nope, later.
Oh, okay.
The dawn's light will shine again.
Who are you?
Oh, I forgot the voice actors changed after post-ARR, didn't they?
Man, what a switch.
Yeah. I mean, this is the one that get used to it, because this is how he sounds for the rest of everything. But... so he hit puberty overnight, just so you know.
So long as we have these specious accusations hanging over us, we will struggle to achieve anything. You must go to Ishgard, as Tataru proposed. I will return to Uldar and set things right.
Pray, do not be so hasty, Master Alphino.
Did his voice change?
I don't think so.
I was gonna say, I don't think it did.
Lord Orchiffon,
Full well do I understand your desire to clear your names. But now is not the time for drastic action. You yet have allies upon whom you can rely. There is no need to act alone.
Yes. Yes, of course. Pray forgive my impatience.
I bring tidings. Count Edmond has decreed that the three of you be taken in as wards of House Fortam. Under our patronage, you shall be granted access to the city proper. Pray, consider our manor your new headquarters, from which you may gather information and plan how best to proceed. Needless to say, should any of your missing allies be found, as I am certain they shall, they will of course be welcome to join you there.
You are more than generous, my friend. On behalf of my fellows, I humbly accept your offer of hospitality.
The Count is a good man, and just. He will treat you with the kindness and respect that a hero and dear friend deserves.
To Ishgard, then. Together. There we shall carry on the Scion's legacy. There we shall begin anew.
Here!
Bruh, I already feel like crying.
Not all the circumstances under which I had hoped to visit Ishgard for the first time, but so be it. I must go on ahead and speak with the Count. Fear not, however, for everything has been arranged. The sentries at the Gates of Judgment have been informed of our decision. You need but state your names, and they will allow you to pass. And make sure to mention your friend who loiters outside as well. My manservant shall be waiting for you at the city gates, ready to escort you to your manor, to our manor, where we shall meet again. Until then.
My loitering friend. Oh, he must mean Xaeus. He kind of just yells at guards because they never let him in places. Also, I guess it's about time that I actually do change my clothes to fit the climate that I will be living in for a while.
I'll have you know it. Oh, there she goes. You're lucky this time, gate guard.
Oh, I didn't even see you over there.
I was yelling at the guy.
Oh, of course you were. When don't you? Oh, hey, you look different. Oh, you're gunbreaker?
What now?
Gunblade? Gunbreaker. There we go.
Yes.
I couldn't remember. It like totally slipped my mind. Yeah, I'll definitely need to find some new clothes. This is cold.
I figured, a big flaming sword and black armor stands out. So, decided to take this thing that I made and join you on your way into the frigid, crippling, unforgiving cold that you are horribly dressed for.
Yeah. I love how you have a relic weapon, but you have it changed to a different relic weapon? Anyway, really cool. Come on, Midgard Swarmer. Let's go. Care to drive us?
The frigidness of mine home ill suits thine attire.
I'm working on it. Alphino needs some new clothes too, so.
Who are you talking to?
The dragon that likes to sit on my shoulder. I know you can see him. You might not be able to hear him, but. It's Midgard Swarmer, the small little adorable baby embodiment of, The king of dragons or the dad of all dragons. I don't know. History lessons kind of go in one ear and out the other.
You sure that a whole deal with the ultimate weapon didn't... Did you hit your head?
Ah, couple times.
Words of Has Forton? Ah, yes, you may pass.
And so they came, at a friend's behest. Heroes once celebrated as saviors of Eorzea, brought low through treachery, their names blackened with royal blood. With memories of the lost and dreams of redemption, with hope yet in their hearts, they came. To Ishgard, shining city on the mount, overlooking the dominion of Kurthus. A great and proud nation, devoted to Halone, the Fury, ruled by Thordan VII, Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church. The last bastion of the faith, her walls ever bristling with the sworn swords and spears of her 4 high houses. A land that after 1,000 years of war had forgotten what it was to be at peace. Through gates long closed, the warrior of light and her companions passed, entering at last a city whose history was written in blood. In the midst of the Dragonsong War they came, 3 weary travelers whose arrival would set in motion great change. Though none knew then how great.
God damn, Xaeus.
I'm from Alamigo. I'm not used to this. How are you not doing this?
I don't have that emote.
Ah!
But also, where am I from? I don't know where I'm from.
It will forever be a mystery.
God, I feel like a child in a giant's castle. That's accurate. All of y'all are short.
From afar, the spies did not seem so tall. Greetings, Mistress Mars. On behalf of House Fatal, I bid you a welcome to Ishgard. My lord humbly requests your presence at his residence in the Pillars. If you would come with me.
He sounds
walk
like
this
someone attempting to impersonate Snape. Do I have to attune to everything here?
You do.
Ah, damn it. Alright, well, we'll be back after this quick pause.
Are you cutting me out of the shot?
Are you in the shot? There you are, yelling at the guards again. Anyway, hi, I am returned. I needed some warmer clothes, and I got all the aetherites, so there's that.
To look upon the splendor of these heights, one would little suspect the ruin wrought by the wyverns below.
Is it just me, or is the air up here different? You can almost smell the wealth and power. God, it makes me feel faint. And so it begins. Anyways, there's Xaeus yelling at the guard again, probably because they're going to lock him out.
The Warrior of Light and her brave companions, walking the streets of Ishgard at last. What a glorious sight. I cannot tell you how long I have waited for this day. Allow me to present you my family home, Fortham Manor. I should like nothing more than to show you around, but everyone is gathered to receive you. Come, my friends. Introductions must be made.
Oh, he's of House Fortam.
My lord, I have returned with the Scions.
I hope your journey was not too taxing. I, Count Edmond de Fortom, do bid you welcome. As wards of House Fortom, you shall be afforded every courtesy. My home is your home.
My companions and I are deeply honored, Count Fortin.
The honor is mine, Master Alphino. Consider it an expression of our gratitude for your service to Ishgard.
Forgive me, my lord, but are you not concerned? To accept foreign guests at such a juncture, especially ones with our reputation.
Do not worry yourself on my account. 'Tis true that Ishgard's first thought has ever been the war effort, hence the closing of our borders. Yet it is in troubled times most of all that men should seek allies, don't you think? Granted, my decision will have raised eyebrows in the vault and in the halls of the other high houses. But so long as you continue with your altruistic endeavors, I doubt my honored peers will feel moved to voice their concerns.
Then there is naught to fear. Though our numbers are much reduced, we are no less determined to carry on our work.
Full glad am I to hear it. But before you return to your labors, why not take a tour of the city? You would do well, I think, to acquaint yourselves with your new surroundings. After all, you may be here for some time.
Sorry, I was eating a Swedish fish. Swedish fish. Anyway, if I'm not mistaken, his voice actor passed away last year, year before?
Somewhere around there. It's a sad, it's a loss.
It is, very much so. So it is nice hearing his voice forever in this game as one of the friends of the Scions. For Oh yeah, nobody could put it more elegantly than me.
So, what do you think? Be honest, it's great, isn't it?
So Hashafon's over here like a straight up fanboy now, ain't he?
He takes a lot of pride in his home that he's not allowed to take up the mantle of.
Yeah. I'm assuming those are the other children, or I'm assuming that is his children,
Yeah.
since they don't have steward or manservant as their last name. So this is what the inside of the manor of a high house looks like. To think that Lord Hashafont was raised here. I bet you can kick some ass with that cane, sir.
Indeed I can. As I said before, my home is your home. After all you have done on our behalf, it is the least I can offer. Greetings, Scion, and welcome. We are honored by your presence. They'll be whispering about you soon, if they aren't already. The mysterious guests of House Fortom, or some such.
Oh, you. All right. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, wait. Okay. Wait. What? Cool, I'm just gonna take their money.
Though our friends in House Fortom have been generous enough to extend us their protection, we must take care not to impose too much on their hospitality. It is only proper that we learn about our new home, so that we might become more self-sufficient.
It'll take a while to learn the lay of the land, but learn it we must. Then there's the markets and taverns. We'll need to know where to shop and where to hear small talk.
It would seem a tour of the city is indeed in order. I thank you for your counsel, my lord. My companions and I shall, of course, do as you suggest. Very good. Then my manservant shall accompany you. He will be able to answer any questions you might have. Ah, but I grow forgetful in my dotage. There is something I must give you ere we part. Your documentation is in order, I trust? Yes, my lord. Out of my air and into your hand it goes. Those documents identify you as wards of House Fortom.
I'm pretty sure Alpino wasn't holding anything.
He was. I think he was. Yeah, see? Oh, it was hidden by your coat.
Oh, I see.
Given that our borders have remained closed for decades, many of my countrymen are unaccustomed to treating with foreigners. Should anyone happen to question your presence here, it may prove necessary to remind them that you remain under the protection of House Fortom. But let us hope it shall not come to that.
Also, who holds a piece of paper like that?
At least 3 people. Rest assured that we shall do our utmost to avoid any situation which might compel us to invoke your name. Ixalia, Tataru, the city awaits.
Let's go! Yeah! Where's my coat?
Oh no.
It's too cold out here. Oh, they're not wearing their coats now. Wow, you've been screaming at this man for so long, you're AFK.
Just let me in. I'm losing my voice. I confess it had been a dream of mine to visit Ishgard. To my childish self, her towers, bridges, and cobbled streets seemed akin to something from a fairy tale, and I have never quite outgrown the fantasy.
Ow. I'm glad I have a map. Yeah, it's not very helpful, though. I still get lost here. Thank God I already got all the inventories.
As this is your first time in our fair city, pray permit me to show you to the Hoplon, from whence we may gaze upon the splendor of the Holy Vault. Though all other sights pale in comparison, 'tis only meet that you see it first. I shall then show you around the jeweled crossier, where you may purchase all manner of goods and services, before descending to Foundation's Aetheryte Plaza. If there are no questions... Away.
Woo! I don't even know if that one's worth it. Let's see. Onwards, Midgard Soar more. Wee. Wee.
The Holy Vault where Archbishop Thornton VII rules from on high.
They're awfully fond of statues, aren't they? Hey, what if I took up sculpting? I bet you could make a fortune in this place like that. I bet you could make a fortune in a place like this. I was close. Anyway, and we need every gil we can get.
The Hoplon, so named for the bronze great shield borne by our nation's patron deity, is the largest plaza in Ishgard. The magnificent cathedral to the north is, of course, the Holy Vault. The vault is both Ishgard's seat of government and the residence of the Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church. Begging your pardon, the statues to the south, are they perchance Thornton's famed Knights 12? Very good, Master Alphino. They are the fathers of Ishgard, the brave knights who joined with King Thornton I to put down Nidhogg and found this great nation. Ours is a city rich in history and tradition, and there is much you can learn by exploring the pillars. Time permitting, of course. Now then, if you would follow me to the jeweled crochet, I shall introduce you to Mistress Xaeus, our master of the markets.
Ah, yes, the place for me to buy more eggs.
Oh no. They'll be frozen.
Well, then that's good. That means they won't be as bad.
That's not how that works!
Is it not?
I present to you Mistress Xaeus. Mayhap you would like to say a few words? No, just a stoic nod, I see.
That's all I'm known for, so, you know. If you want to buy something, let me do the talking. I could haggle for Ulda. Yeah.
Not a single scorched stone in sight. To watch these merchants going about their business, one would think the dragons had never attacked. Attack we shall.
Well, you're clearly not locals or traveling peddlers, which makes you all... wards of House Forton. How very interesting. I'm going to tell all the people of this.
Count Unban has granted us leave to remain in Ishgard for as long as we wish, which may be some time. Accordingly, we will need of sundry goods. Hence our desire to make your acquaintance. That is, of course, assuming you are content to accept the custom of foreigners. Should you be uncomfortable?
Young sir, we do not discriminate in matters of money. If you have coin to spend, who are we to refuse it? That's all we care about, money. Anyway, weapons, armors, accoutrements?
Yes.
What? Okay. Medicine, materials, whatever your desire. It can be found in the... Crozier?
I think it's Crozier.
Crozier. Sure, yes. Our merchants will be more than happy to accommodate you, as you shall soon see. Yes.
Accoutrements are wearable items.
Oh, okay.
Our next destination is the Aetheryte Plaza and Foundation. If everyone is ready.
Aren't you lot wanted for murder? No? Okay. A warm welcome to you, miss. Please, feel free to visit our many, many shops. You are bound to find something to satisfy your every need. Wink, wink. Oh.
Exalia, stay away from the people in the corner.
There's people in the corner?
There is not, but stay away from them.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Gondelimbad. Do you ever get the funny tingling feeling when you attune to an aetheryte? Or is it just me? No? So it is just me. Could it be possible that she's not really etherically adept?
I think that is the case, which would be surprising because Lalafell are known for exactly that.
Huh.
Oh, I have already attuned myself to the Aetheryte. I trust you have as well?
I'm glad you reminded me. Yes, I did, but that's interesting. Could that be why she wasn't really able to do much as a summoner?
Possibly.
It's an interesting little snippet.
And here we have Foundation's Aetheryte Plaza. If you have yet to attune to the Aetheryte, it would be wise to do so now.
Xaeus, are you over there yelling at the aetheryte?
No. Maybe. Yes. As for our next destination, mayhap we should decide together. What else can be found nearby? The Sky Steel Manufactory stands to the west. There, our engineers conceive and manufacture weapons for use against the dragons. The Holy Stables, where holy chocobos are trained for holy war, also lie in that direction. To the north and east, you can be found the congregation of our knights most heavenly, while to the south and east, well, it would be best if you avoided that area. And why is that? I fear our knights may not be able to ensure your safety in the lowest levels, Master Alphinaud. Hold your nose when you pass the broom, little lord. A delicate flower like you is like to wilt in our fumes. You misjudge me, sir, for I am no lord, but a humble traveler. Oh, come to see the sights, have you? Take a turn down the hop lawn and gawp at the statues? Well, if you're mind to learn how the better half live, come and have a drink at the Forgotten Knight, if your nursemaid'll let ye. My humblest apologies, Master Alphinaud. Pray, pay that drunken lout no mind. Oh, but I must. It would not do to refuse such a heartfelt invitation. Yes, I simply must see this Forgotten Knight for myself. I trust you see the wisdom in this, Ixalia. There are few sources of information more abundant than a bustling local hostelry. Not that I expect to hear any news of our missing comrades just yet. Nevertheless, who can say what we might learn of recent events?
Then I'm coming too. Onwards. Also, why did it look like that dude was about to pull out a gun?
I don't know.
Cause he like totally like walked up. I thought he was just gonna walk by, but he totally walked up and then put his hand behind his back like he was reaching for a gun. I was like, this is about to turn into a mugging? Damn. We're in Ishgard all of 2 seconds.
Air-conditioned Phoenix. Mandervillius.
Whoops. Okay, well. Whee! I didn't realize those two were already here.
Oh.
Are they over there for you?
They are. Mayhap one drink would be... No, I mustn't.
Are you old enough to drink? Yes, I've got a good feeling about this place. Yeah, that's probably where I'll be sleeping.
Once more, I must urge you to reconsider. There are several gentlemen who appear less than pleased by our presence.
You're talking about that man over there. He's displeased with everybody's presence, so there's that.
It's true.
Really, the man jumping all over the counters, is he displeased with our presence?
Yes.
I could kick everyone's ass with my eyes shut.
Must say, this is rather unusual. Not just one, but a whole party of fresh, new faces in my tavern. We but recently arrived in Ishgard and are eager to acquaint ourselves with her more notable establishments. Master... Jabrilon. Just Jabrilon will do. And I'm flattered you think so. And I'm flattered you think so highly of my establishment. Can't promise it'll live up to your expectations, but if it's decent food and drink you're after, you could do much worse.
His name so shall be Ghibli.
Thank you, Master Studio Ghibli. Judging by the number of customers I see, I suspect your fare is rather more than decent. Speaking of your clientele, I could not help but note a difference between those who frequent the upper and lower floors. Spot that, did you? Aye, up here you'll find peddlers, porters, off-duty knights, and so forth dropping in on their way or to or from somewhere else. Regulars, maybe, but not locals. Folks from the Broom, they tend to congregate downstairs, where we offer a menu more suited to their tastes. Cheaper meals, stronger spirits, all quality, mind, but not the sort of stuff I'd recommend to yourselves. You speak of the lowest levels, yes? Why do they call them the Broom, if I may ask?
Can we take a moment to look at these people over
Zombies.
here? I guess so. They're like all hunched over and shit. What?
Life in Ishgard. Because when the wealth is foul, because when the weather's foul and the broom rolls in thick, it's the poor sods living at the bottom who have to deal with it. I see.
So, a structural issue.
Yeah. It's not just the weather. When the wyverns broke through the wards and started tearing up the city, it was the broom that got the worst of it, while the pillars enjoyed the protection of the high houses and the temple knights. More than a few people are still sore about that, mind. Which is why, considering your present company, I'd recommend you keep your wits about you if you mean to go below. And something sharp in your boot, just to be sure.
Ain't nothing sharper than my fist.
It's true. I shall take your words to heart, sir. Master Alphino, I think it would be best if we return to Forton Manor.
You go on ahead without me. I'm staying for a drink or two.
Miss Tataru, I'm afraid that is out of the question. My lord the Count would never forgive me if I abandoned one of his charges in such a place. Least of all a maiden. What are you up to, Tataru?
Look around, Alphino. The tavern is full of people whose business regularly takes them beyond the gates of judgment. With friends like that, I could practically live here and wait for the newest gossip to come to me.
Indeed, but will you be safe here on your own?
Oh, please. Do you know how often I looked after the waking sands and the rising stones by myself? If I had a gill for every unwelcome caller I've driven away, I'd be rich beyond my wildest dreams. I'll be fine. Can you hand me a knife? Small one will do.
Not that I doubt the lady's knack for fending off unwanted advances, but I'll be damned if I'm going to let anyone lay an unwelcome hand on a patron in my establishment. That settles it then. Tataru, Ixali, and I shall return to the manor for now. Contact me by link pearl if you require assistance.
Oh, so the link pearls are still up, but Menphilia is over here. Hey, return to the rising stars!
She's listening.
She comes, she wakes from the dead just to tell me to go back to the waking sands. I will. Don't worry, Tataru. I'll probably be here pretty often, not gonna lie. I'm not made for the fancy... What are you doing? Wait, you can go back here?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. God, they're so old. All right.
Oh!
Don't you worry, Xaeus. If there's any news of our friends, I'll find it. Oh. La-dee-da-ee-ya-ya-ya.
What dost thou maketh of Ishgard?
It's very, very cold. Probably a lot of hate between the upper and lower levels. And I'm sure the politics are great.
Welcome, Mistress Mazor.
I just like walk right past. Wait, where's Alvina? Hey, it's Honoroid. You have a third, smaller child. Wait, he wasn't here before, was he?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Ah, pray do not concern yourself with me, madam.
Are you perchance related to a certain... a certain little girl from Doma?
No, but she sounds like she has a lovely voice. Is that... Ah, it is the smell of mead. Newly come and already sampling the delights of our taverns. Oh yes, I like you. I like you a lot.
You look like you're like 10 years old. I mean, he looks younger, but you got the 10-year-old face.
Pay attention, Honoroy. That is how you court a lady. I said Honoroy because you said Honoroid. It's Honoroy.
Haha, you'll do my pronunciations. Ha 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 ha.
Boo. How do you find our city? Beautiful, is it not?
Sure, if you like cold and snowy and like gloomy looking and poor.
Poor? I hate being a poor.
I hate being a poor. God, it's so stupid.
Tell us then, Master Alphino. Does Ishgard meet with your expectations?
Yes. Yes, it does. Yep, met every single one.
That which I imagine pales in comparison to the reality. I felt the weight of 1,000 years of history with every step I took. And when those steps took me past the scars left by the Wyverns and Foundation, I understood how easily that history could end in tragedy. The attack was devastating, the casualties unspeakable. The Wyverns did not discriminate. Unarmed men and women, even children, were given no quarter. Sir Imeric has ordered his knights to strengthen our defenses, and each house has been called upon to lend what support it can. There is much to be done, yet, alas, able-bodied men and women are in short supply. Mayhap we could be of assistance, my lord. After all you have done for us, so we would welcome any opportunity to repay your kindness. That is a most generous offer, Master Alphino. You are guests in my home, to whom I have extended my hospitality without obligation, let or leave. Nevertheless, Ishgard's need is great, and if you are willing to aid our cause, I cannot well refuse. Good. What would you ask of us? From what I have heard, you are an intelligent and persuasive young man. Such qualities may prove useful to us in our efforts to secure provisions from foreign sources, identifying trustworthy suppliers, brokering contracts, and so on. As for you, Mistress Morris, I could ask for no one better than a storied veteran such as yourself, a woman with the capacity to act swiftly and decisively when needed. to aid Artois, my son, and Amanelaine. To aid Artois Rel. To aid Artois Rel and Amanelaine in their duties.
So Arto and Emian got it.
What? I beg your pardon? I am more than capable of carrying out my duty by myself. I have no need of our honored guest assistance. Now, be reasonable, brother. What manner of fool would say no when a famous hero offered to do his work? Hold your tongues, by the fury, the two of you will conduct yourselves with dignity befitting your station and show Mistress Ma'oz the respect she deserves. This is the woman who slew Xaeus Van Baelsar, and some half-dozen primals besides. She's not here to steal your glory or serve as your errand girl. Oh!
Sounds like you got your hands full, Count Edmund.
If you can pardon them their impropriety, Mistress Ma'oz, I should be much obliged if you would lend my sons a helping hand.
Of course, this will be fun.
Oh, my thanks. Fury willing, they may even learn something from you. His face.
Yeah, he looks so upset. Brett's so cool, he doesn't even need to walk with the cane. Let me guess. You're gonna be a problem.
Forgive me, Mistress Ma'oz. I was unprepared for my father's decision. Please look after Lord Amanelaine, Mistress Ma'oz. Tee-hee. I look forward to working with you, Ixalia. It's going to be grand.
Boy, I sure hope so. Why are you standing like that? Okay, whatever.
It would seem we shall not want for our employment over the coming days, though that was never in doubt. Our host's initial reluctance to accept our offer of aid was solely for appearance's sake. In truth, he is glad of this opportunity to put us to work. By granting us patronage, House Fortom has taken a tremendous risk. Until we demonstrate our worth to Ishgard at large, the Count will face considerable opposition from his peers in matters of great and small. And so, he would have us publicly serve Ishgard, whilst simultaneously keeping his sons in check. It is an arrangement we may benefit from in unexpected ways. My own duties may feasibly bring me into contact with people who know something of our missing comrades. And as you go about helping our two lords with their various responsibilities, you will inevitably make new acquaintances in Ishgard. Mayhap even new allies. Yes, the more I think on it, the more confident I am that by furthering their goals, we shall further our own.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Well, that was fun. And that's gonna be where this one ends. So, you know, all that fun stuff. We'll see who I help first and all that. Anyway, until next time on Final Fantasy XIV Main Scenario Quest playthrough. Yes. Bye-bye.